Whoa, you can create your own Naruto guy in this game? Whoa, I gotta get it. How much is it? $5? Ain't no way I would've bought this game if it was 60, but even if it's bad like I'm suspecting, it's $5. I'm not gonna complain over being able to make my own Naruto character for $5. Here we go. It's done. The #1 knockoff ninja, and I'm gonna be the goddamn Hokage. Jesus Christ, let me out. Let me out. Stop. Get off me. Oh my god. As soon as I get up, you're gonna get this. Oh my god. Okay, maybe not. In all honesty, this game was a pleasant surprise. First things first, the only way you'll ever find me recommending this game is because I bought it on sale. It was definitely worth the $5 that I purchased Shinobi Strikers for. Any more than that, and it would have been iffy. But buying this game at full price? Oof. I'm sure many of you must have felt gypped at release. For what it's worth though, I personally very much enjoyed my time with Shinobi Strikers, even if, at the end of the day, the game is a bit bare bones. Let's get into what you actually do in this game. Like, okay, yeah, Shinobi Strikers, but is there a story mode like Xenoverse? Is this a multiplayer only kind of thing? Is it an MMO? Well, first off, there's absolutely no story mode to be found here. If you're buying this game to somehow re-experience Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, you won't find that here, so stay far away if that's what you're looking for. I highly recommend the Storm games if you're looking for that kind of experience. Shinobi Strikers is all about making your own custom ninja with their own ninjutsus and costumes, and using that character in multiplayer PvP battles and PvE instance-based content. The PvE content is all centered around this VR simulator thing, where you can take on missions that have certain objectives that you need to complete. Some can be mildly fun to take on, like the defeat Gamabunta or take on Shukaku missions. There are also some nice nods to some story beats, like throwing a Retrieve the Bells from Kakashi mission in there, and a nice little cutscene to start the mission off, but in no way does this substitute for a story mode. They also start you off with an incredibly boring series of tutorial missions in the VR sim, but once that's out of the way, the game opens up quite a bit. You can take on C rank and D rank missions, and I'm sure once you complete more missions, you'll be able to take on A and S rank missions. I'll be honest though, I found those missions incredibly boring to complete, so I didn't really get that far in the VR simulator. And to be honest, I don't think many of you watching will either. If you guys want to go for Chunin rank or Jonin though, hey, be my guest. At least completing those missions gives you somewhat of a goal to work toward with the Genin, Chunin, Jonin ranks. I'll at least give it credit there. Personally, I spent way more of my time in the PvP based battles that the game has to offer. Now this shit is actually pretty fun. Part of the reason why I think PvP is so much fun though, is because I think this is the closest we've come to getting Naruto combat that feels freeform and fluid. Like one minute I'll be attacking a guy midair with some Gokakyu, and then the next I'll wire kunai onto a nearby wall. Then you have this thing called a chakra jump that you gotta charge up to be able to get around quickly, and then you all use it at the start of the match, so it feels like the anime when they're like scatter and you're all like, oh. The PvP modes are relatively simple, and unfortunately randomized, at least when it comes to quick match. There's Capture the Flag, Base Battle, a Team Deathmatch-esque mode, and Barrier Battle. Again, none of these modes are particularly groundbreaking, like you've heard this all before. But something about charging that chakra jump to get away from your enemies in the nick of time in order to deliver that flag is just really satisfying. But the load times to get into some of these PvP games can be freaking ridiculous. This game came out in 2018, it's 2021, Soleil, Bandai Namco, whoever made this game, get your shit together. At least I never had a problem finding a match. I played on PC and never had to wait too long to actually get a game queued up, which is not something I can usually say for anime games on PC. It could be because of the summer sale though, so take that with a grain of salt. Another thing I will say is the combat can be pretty wonky at times. One second I feel like I'm hitting a guy, the next I'm getting hit. Or I'm just getting wombo comboed into oblivion. Yeah, it's not the most polished combat system ever. Again, you should play this game for the novelty of creating your own shinobi with his own ninjutsus and techniques to use in battle. Do not take this game seriously whatsoever. I mean, you can friggin' have the Byakugan in this game and your eyes actually change. Guys, you gotta admit, that's pretty cool. The amount of ninjutsu at your disposal here is pretty staggering though. There are 2 ways to learn ninjutsu from what I can tell. You either buy them from the shop from Tamari, or no, that's whatever her name is, Ten. She was forgettable, who cares? Or you can learn them from your VR master. Your VR master will help you out in VR battles, and the more PvP battles and VR missions you complete, the more jutsus and perks you get from that particular master. This is where the game made me frown a bit though. Obviously, to level up your VR master, there's a bit of a grind involved, because you gotta level them up to get access to their jutsus by completing missions. You already know that stuff. But did you know you can just skip the grind if you just cough up some extra cash? Ugh, oh, that's just obnoxious. That's not all though. If you want to train under Minato, oh, he's under DLC. Buy the season pass for $15. Microtransactions in a game priced at $59.99. Gimme a... That's just disgusting. That's not all though. There are scrolls that you get just by playing the game that essentially operate as loot boxes. And yep, just buy some Moonlight Scrolls if you're looking to get those really rare items. To be fair, I never felt compelled to buy these as I felt I was pretty much able to customize my character to how I wanted him to look and make him look different, but I mean, still, these shouldn't be in here. We know it, they know it, and honestly, shame on them. Apparently, you straight up can't buy these Moonlight Scrolls in Belgium, probably because they don't like encouraging gambling. Ugh, shit's so stupid. All in all, if you're a Naruto fan, I think you'll find something to like with Shinobi Strikers, especially if you're a fan of what Xenoverse did with Dragon Ball Z. Just keep in mind, no story mode, and the PvP mode's the only mode that's even a little fun, and even with that, there are only 4 different ways you can even do PvP in this game. Capture the flag, base capture, deathmatch, and that barrier thing. So, $5 for this? Yeah, sure. I easily got 5 hours of fun out of this game. You know, I made Naruto my master, I was a knockoff ninja, you know, you could make Sasuke your master, you could do some pretty cool stuff and really customize your shinobi to how you really want him to be, but if it was any more than $5, let's say 10, you're pushing it a little bit. 20, you're out of your mind. Go buy the Storm games.